Left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss. Now you counting stars, should've practiced more. Should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
First in the building, Big Blunts and Boxing on deck once again. You already know what it is, man. Little Charlo going in the hot grease. Absolutely, he has to continue to fry. Point blank, period, bubbles in it. It don't matter if he's floating to the top, he's goddamn cooking on the bottom. He has to bathe in the hot grease once again, man. No matter what the burns are, if it's first degree or half degree, hey, he has to get it. No ifs, ands about it. He has to get it. Carlos Rosado on deck. They ain't trying to smoke on that bud. It's too strong for their little ass lungs. W says we back on deck. Absolutely. Carlos is in the building. What's good with it, chat? Shout out to the hottest MF and chat in the game. A-side, 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 A-side official. You already know, man. Don't forget it. N-O-N-A-M-E in the building. What up, my people? What's good with it? You know what I'm saying? Shock Troop. You know what I'm saying? Devil Dog, what's good with it? Big Blunt say, what's good, family? Carlos Rosado, N.O. Christopher White is in the building. What's good with it, Chris? Salute to everyone that's on deck. MD Mills is in the building. Salute to you. Chicken Fried Charlo. Yes, I get what you're saying. Very slick. Chill. You coming out the blocks. You know what I'm saying? Swinging and winging. I got it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could have put that duck sauce up in there too, man. We got to get down to it. It's never ending with this dude. Shout out to Dr. Paul from across the pond in the building. What's good with it? Salute to you, brother. What up, WCS in the chat? What up with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to across the pond, the boxing fans that's over there across the pond. Please, free Bomac. Free Bomac. You know what I'm saying? Free Bomac. For real, for real. Shout out to Toby Bartley from across the pond. What's good with it, Toby? We got a secret mission, man. We got a secret mission there, Toby. You know what I'm saying? We trying to free Bomac. You know what I'm saying? We trying to. You need to get the fellas together, man. Get all the tools and rigging equipment. Hey, man, go recon that area for real. Go recon that area. You know what I'm saying? I told Bomac to stay by the sixth window on the right side, the starboard side, and you'll be there. You and your people be there, man. Money's already been delivered in escrow. You already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. The money has been secured. Period. Jameson on deck. What's good with it? Salute to you. Got to get him, Jameson. Got to. He got to get this. Thomas on deck. Salute from Brooklyn, NY in the building. Shout out to the boxing fans over there. Brooklyn. Shout out to y'all, man. Free Bomac. Yes, sir. Free Bomac, man. So this is where we at with it. Let's kick this off, man. If y'all don't know who this guy is, I mean, it's not difficult to understand who we dealing with. Just out of courtesy, the small amount that I will present during this live stream, he's Jermell Charlo, 35 1-1, 19 KOs. You know what I'm saying? Originally from Lafayette, Louisiana, residing in Richmond, Texas. His height 6 foot 73 inches. His alias, don't laugh. If you eating some, if you drinking some, you might want to put it on the table. You might want to wait and hurry up and swallow what you got in your mouth. His alias is Iron Man. I know a lot of you all didn't know that. That's why I had to emphasize the introduction as I was doing my research. Alias Iron Man. Okay. His middle name, Deontay. D-E aunt as your favorite aunt. So he must have been raised by his aunt. I don't know. Deaunte. You know how my people be getting with this goddamn English now. Cha-cha queen. You know what I'm saying? Cheerio, Delario, Denario. You know what I'm saying? The third. For real. That's how they be getting down. He has a total of 37 fights. He has a KO percentage of 54.29%. His career, 2007 to current. His debut is actually before Crawford came on deck. You know what I'm saying? Crawford came in 08. Jermell Charlo came in before his brother Mar Charlo in 07. I'm trying to tie this all together. This has nothing to do with parallels. I'm trying to find a way through proper research. You know what I'm saying? Proper data collecting. You feel me? Brainstorming analytics. I'm trying to put this shit together as to why Jermell Charlo is a Crawford haters. That's all I'm trying to see. Why is he hating? His demons even hate. You know what I'm saying? His demons even got something that they mad about other than what they should be. You know what I'm saying? His demons is hating on Bud. You know what I'm saying? And we don't understand why. So I'm going to take you all through a trolley. We're going to trolley through the YTC streets with this media. And we're going to try to figure out some things about this guy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to figure out some things. His next fight, if you haven't heard, is going to be this month, September 30th. Okay. At the T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Now, a lot has been going through my head. I'm talking about a lot of nefarious thoughts. Sinister. Malicious. I'm thinking in a way that if I was around moms, she would say, Scotty, are you okay? Because I know that look. I say, Mom, I'm okay. I'm fine. You sure? I am, Mom. I'm good. Okay. I know that look. It ain't that pretty. So I understand that Jermell Charlo has been out the ring for quite some time. You know, I know. So what's been disturbing me the most is that heading into this fight with Canelo Alvarez, I haven't heard anybody really start making complaints and excuses. His stablemate, Errol Spence Jr. That's all you heard. You didn't hear it before the fight, of course. Before the fight, his stablemate was strong, vibrant. You know what I'm saying? Full of energy. That's what they're saying about Jermell Charlo. You know, Jermell Charlo was out here and people was just looking at him, you know, when he was doing the when he was out here doing the press conference with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? When he was walking through the street looking like the only Negro walking tree stump that I've ever seen in life. This is what you call a Texas tree stump, the only walking tree stump that you will ever see in life. For real, you don't see trees, black trees at that. You know what I'm saying? Walking through the streets of NY. You just don't see it until now. Until now. That's what you see. A walking tree stump. Now, I forgot what type of tree it is. You know what I'm saying? It is one of those trees that basically was pretty much formed in the Texas heat. You know what I'm saying? Not too much extreme conditions. They say it can be a domestic indoor plant. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, this has been taken care of to the point where it grew limbs to walk. Never seen anything like it. Just simply intriguing. I'm not gonna lie. If I saw it walking down the street, I would absolutely want to take a picture with this. The only black walking tree stump that I've ever witnessed in my life. You know what I'm saying? And they dressed it up with the shades and everything else. Nice haircut. And, you know, it has a little patches in there from, you know, where the sun was hitting it and so forth. But that's nice, man. It's impressive, man. You know what I'm saying? They also trying to alternate it as a potential scarecrow. They're going to see how I do in the most extreme conditions because them crows are sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Them some insidious type of birds, right? They're going to put it out there in some of the biggest cornfields and see how it works, man. For real. Because the good thing about it, you know, it's durable. It can look scary depending on how you're looking at it, but they just want to know, you know, will it actually work out there as a new modern day scarecrow to keep those birds from coming in there, you know, eating that crop. All right. So let's get down to what this all means exactly with Jermell Charlo. Recently, Jermell Charlo has been on record once again, bitching and complaining. Bitching and complaining. You remember when I put this up a while ago? You know what I'm saying? I made this thumbnail a while ago. That what was on my mind is Crawford being the boogeyman. That what was on my mind. I put this up there because Crawford wanted to fight Errol Spence Jr. and Jermell Charlo. And he was the boogeyman. Why do I deem, you know, Bud Crawford is a boogeyman? Because prior to fighting Errol Spence, I figured Errol didn't have more than a 0% of chance of going on there and beating Crawford. And it played out that way. Then I believe that Iron Man himself, Jermell Charlo, would indeed accept the challenge. I thought he would have. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought he would be cool. We're talking about the Lions on moniker. I thought he would simply be ready to step in there and face that particular fighter, Jermell Charlo. I mean, I'm talking about face the scared one, the one that without no face your demons. I want to know, could he face himself to go in there and have that reflection in the mirror and say, you know what, I need to finally step up to the plate and put this to bed? Because there's a reason why he don't like Terence Crawford the way he is. He tried to have a conversation with himself in the mirror to say, I got to get past this shit, man. Oh, shit. You know, all them cold sweats. He's like, oh, shit, man. This nigga went in there and beat. This nigga went in there and beat his ass. He's still feeling some type of way, bro. He seen it firsthand what Bud Crawford was going to do, and he did it. Now let's go back to the thumbnail. This is the older thumbnail that I made, y'all. When you know Jermell Charlo was on his Crawford hate. This nigga's a hater, period. Point blank. I had to remind him that Omaha remembers when he lost to Tony Harrison. How Tony Harrison was a boxer. He wasn't a brawler, he's a boxer. Tony Harrison had a damn good showing against Jermell Charlo. So much to the fact that he lost his WBC belt. It was lifted by Tony Harrison himself. The scores read 113-115, 113-115, and 112-116. All in favor of and new. Yes, that's what reigned out over the arena. Tony Harrison went running around the ring while Charlo retreated through the ropes back into the rear, and he started to break down. From what I heard, he was in the shower. People didn't tell. Look, people couldn't tell he was in the shower crying because he was running the water over his head. So all the damn water was blending together. But what happened when he got in front of those cameras, people? Let me tell you. It was a sight to behold. Because this asshole, as much as he's been around there terrorizing people, you know what I'm saying, with his insults, being extremely belligerent, name calling, all the expressions that you can digest. That was Jermell Charlo, a ticking time bomb. That's what he was, Mr. Disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's who he was, Mr. Disrespectful. He got in front of them cameras and he had to take the left and the right hand. It didn't do so well against Tony Harrison. He had to slide them motherfuckers up under them shades because he wanted to goddamn put a halt and prohibit those tears from dripping down into plain sight so that them cameras wouldn't catch it. So what I do, I was there. I said, God damn it, let me go ahead and reenact what the tears would have looked like if his hands wouldn't be there. And that's exactly where I'm at with it. Jermell Charlo was on record as taking shots at TC once again. Him, TC being Terence Crawford. You know what he said? This is old tweets from Jermell. It's always been a hater of Bud Crawford. Lubin will KO Terence Crawford. This was before he stepped in there and absolutely annihilated the clone himself and was deemed the clone killer. That has never been done before until July 29th at the T-Mobile massacre. I'm here to give you this news the best way I know how. Reporting from WCS YTC News. Jermell Charlo said Lubin would KO TC. Move up to 154. We'll see. So therefore, once again, Jermell Charlo was pretty much putting off or trying to delegate, trying to push off Terence Crawford to fight somebody else like he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? This was Erickson Lubin, y'all. This dude has always had something within him that he despised that black man over in Omaha. He did not like that black man, y'all. He wanted to throw Lubin into that mix. This is before Terence Crawford went in there and did what he did to Errol. I would like to ask him that question. Do you believe that you still want Erickson Lubin to stand across the ring and fight Crawford? You still believe that? Then also he goes on to say the same shit he's been echoing for quite some time. Who has he knocked out? Well, hey people, all together on July 29th, who did he knock out? That clone, that Errol Spence 2.0. He knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? For you to be in a sport as long as you have, you should know what a knockout is, right? So in boxing, like I said before, people are so snazzy, snobbish, stuck up. They refuse to give credit where credit is due. So when it comes to this TKO versus a KO, I don't think boxers, some of them are really educated on what a knockout is. Because last time I checked, when this guy, Jermell Charlo, stepped in there with Brian Castano, May of 2022, the only reason his resume says a KO by Brian Castano because he did not beat the count. You know the proper terminology for that? The 10 count was suspended. You know what suspended means, right? So therefore, the count was given and the count expired and Brian Castano couldn't make the count. It wasn't like he was flatlined, like he wasn't conscious. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't Anthony the Rail. You know what I'm saying? When Caleb Plant landed that left hook up top, it wasn't that type of knockout. That was what you call a flatline, a moment that resuscitation was needed. That wasn't that. But he put on there, who has Crawford knocked out, y'all? Still giving excuses after excuses after excuses. So let me help y'all understand certain things as to the reason why Jermell Charlo is who he is and why he's acting this way. For one, it seems like he's not the lion that he was telling people he was. When I look up the definition docile, see ready to accept control or instruction, submissive. I think he has never proven in his biggest fights that he can go in there and win, you know what I'm saying, on his own. You know, be able to make those adjustments in there. We didn't see it with Tony Harrison. We didn't see it with Brian Castano. He gives the docile vibe, Jermell Charlo. You know, he is very vociferous at times. You know what I'm saying? He gets a little garrulous with his talking. You know what I'm saying? He's just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He can be considered a bit rambunctious. You know what I'm saying? Those rough words, cantankerous. Jermell Charlo has been on record for this, right? But he comes off as being docile in these moments with Canelo Alvarez. If you're going to be so docile with Canelo Alvarez, why are you so amped up versus the brother? Why are you so amped up? Why are you believing that you have the power to send or instruct Boots Ennis to fight Crawford? Wasn't you just saying Crawford should go over there and handle business with Errol? This is what Jermell was saying. He got business to take care of with my boy Errol, and for real, you know, he might get knocked out. You know, he might get knocked out. He was saying all this shit that when it came to his boy Errol, he got work to do. You know what I'm saying? He got to finish business. He got unfinished business over there. He goes in there and not only finish the business, but he gets it done in early fashion. Then I said, well, he is a lion, and a lion has been on tap, has sometimes not having courage. We've seen this when Jermell Charlo played the lead role in The Wiz, or the earlier version for you old cats out there, The Wizard of Oz. Yes. They was going to originally cast Jermell Charlo as Toto, right? But Toto was actually a female dog that was portrayed to be a male dog in the movie. So, you know, that was kind of turned down, and Jermell Charlo didn't like that. He didn't want people to pretty much, you know, get it confused about anything. He didn't want them to, you know, wonder why he would, you know, play Toto instead of the lion, based off lions only. So when you look at the definition courage, right? You say to yourself, the ability to control fear in a dangerous or difficult situation. Once again, people, the ability to control your fear in a dangerous or difficult situation. I don't think he's controlling his fear when it comes to Bud Crawford. I think each and every time you hear that names, I mean, his meter just goes through the top. You know what I'm saying? He shows everything that he's feeling on the inside. He's wearing his fear on his sleeve, y'all. It said they showed great courage when they found out about their baby's disability. People should have the courage to stand up for their beliefs. It took me months to pluck up the courage to ask for a promotion. You know what? And it's taken Jermell Charlo every bit of what he's experiencing right now to accept the challenge of Terence Bud Crawford and meet him in the ring at 154 after Canelo stumps over him on September 30th. It's taken everything, bro. This guy is a pure, unadulterated, bona fide, legitimate, official, certified kitty cat. That's all he is, bro. He is that kitty cat. A kitty cat that somehow, some way didn't have a rough life growing up, but he's somehow frightened because he probably was in there with a bunch of dogs, and them dogs used to fuck up them cats. Even though cats can fuck up the dogs, but when them cats too small, too spoiled, you know what I'm saying? They just have that shit missing. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is one of them, man. You know, he seems to be frightened to make someone feel fear. That's what TC does to Jermell Charlo. He makes him feel fear without even really opening his mouth. Isn't Jermell Charlo was the one that said Crawford bowed to him and gave him his respect, right? So that wasn't enough to say, you know what, you just saw me go in here and do your stablemate dirty. You witnessed that. I carried out the assassination. Bud carried it out. He was the executor. Jermell Charlo was able to be sidelines and watched it all play out. He was a witness. Am I right or wrong, y'all? He was a freaking witness. And so was all these other people. There was all these other people who witnessed that massacre too. You know what I'm saying? So many people witnessed that massacre, but Mel Charlo was about three rows away from the ring apron. And he was the special guest invited for conversation. The one and only that was invited to engage in conversation with Crawford, who was absolutely demolishing his stablemate. He was saying something to the term, I'm not quite sure, because I don't really use this type of language. Just the first time I ever really paid attention to it. And if you have any kids in the room that's listen to me right now, please have them cover their ears. But allegedly that he said to Jermell Charlo, you a bitch ass nigga. Excuse me. Please, God, forgive me. I have never used that type of language before, and I don't want you to punish me. Okay, please. Understanding, Terence Crawford said, you a bitch ass nigga. Now, I don't know why Terence would have said that. It might have been because Jermell Charlo has constantly tried to dog this man out and take shots at him. Seriously. He want to continue to take shots because TC went in there and stomped on his stablemate, who considered himself to be the big fish. And ultimately, people believe that the big fish was larger than your two hands that was put together. But come to find out, it fit and nestled right in the middle of both of your palms. You know what I'm saying? And then the good part about it, not only did we see the July 29th massacre, we get to see it again. We get to see it again. You know what I'm saying? We get to see Crawford go fishing once again, and also the grease will be hot so we can have a fish fry. I love it. I do. I love it so freaking much. Yes, sir, Jermell Charlo. Yes, you get to see it play out again, you hating ass nigga. For real. Charlo cries so much, y'all. I had to make his own jar of Gerber adult baby food. I had to do it. It's called Strawberry Tears because you know how they love strawberries over there in Texas. They love strawberries, y'all. All nice and sweet and tangy. It has to be the strawberries of why this shit is just seeping out their pores and they all mushy. I mean, just think about that. Just think about that. We never heard Errol Spence complain so much about, you know, Bud ain't do this and he ain't do that and he ain't do that. But what's been crazy though is the amount of quack that we've been hearing Jermell Charlo. This man has been bitching, whining, complaining, you know what I'm saying? just up here pouting, y'all, throwing tantrums all the fucking time, trying to convince us that he's changed. He's done doing stupid shit. But yet, he's going to tell Terence, you should fight Boots Ennis. What kind of quack is that? Huh? Somebody explain that shit to me. What kind of quack is that? What happened to if you being challenged by someone who's absolutely in the same profession as yourself, and it's not considered to be wrong? That is what they do in a combat sport. This is a fighting arena. You know what I'm saying? This is for pugilists. You know what I'm saying? Well-trained elite pugilists, y'all. Pugilist. But yet, it just seems like this is Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, and he's taking a break. Hello, boys and girls. Visit me as I sit down and have me some strawberry tears. I was feeling some type of way, sad and blue yesterday, after reading Jermell Charlo once again saying that TC, Terence Crawford, should fight not him, but Boots Ennis. I had to sit down and crack this jar open and start eating these strawberry tears. It made me cry as to why somebody would be that much of a quack when he considers himself a knockout artist. Boys and girls, we cannot tolerate this. So grab your Gerber. I've sent you each one bottle. Grab a plastic spoon. Don't mess up your dinnerware. Grab a plastic spoon. And let's eat this together. Because once you get into 2 good solid scoops, you will start to shed tears and whine and pout. Your bottom lip will be hanging out. You know what I'm saying? You will be drooling, crying. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through some emotions. What I want you to do is just get them out. That's what the strawberry tears do. This is a type of food that will help you get it out your system. It's somewhat supposed to help you get the bitch out of you. You know what I'm saying? It helps you, the bitch, come out through tears. That's what it's supposed to do. Bring the bitch out of you. Serious. I'm serious. So I want to give a shout out to WCS for giving me this shipment and, convincing me to have this on my show. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, boys and girls, this is Mr. Roger. And let me know. Hit me on the DM and let me know how you like these strawberry tears. I'm saying, people, what better food that Charlo has than the organic version of the strawberry tears, y'all? Straight out of Texas. Straight out of Texas, bro. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is what I get from Jermell Charlo, people. Idiocracy. Yes, a $6.50 word. Don't sweat it. Idiocracy. What is idiocracy, and why is WCS using another $6.50 word? Because it needs to be something that you need to understand that Jermell Charlo. People are tired of playing with you, whining and ducking and claiming you are lying. When you letting one smaller guy that you said he was small, he was the light guy, why are you letting him dictate when your courage should come out and when it should stay put? Why are you letting Terence Crawford dictate that shit? Idiocracy, a society or group that is controlled by or consists of people of low intelligence. The people in our current idiocracy deserve whatever they will get. This is a noun. When I see Jermell Charlo go over there and pucker up and be so nice to Canelo Alvarez, when I see that, when I witness, all I can think about is that docile, domesticated kitty cat. You know what I'm saying? The kitty cat that stays close to the shoebox, that knows how to get in the shoebox and put the lid on and just peek out in between the crack. That's what I see, bro. I don't see you all of a sudden turn into a freaking vicious saber tooth. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you doing that with Canelo. All I see is you continuing to whine and come up with excuses, just like I hear these other YTC members doing. They want to push boots off on Terence Crawford, even after. Listen, y'all, even after he knocked out Sean Porter, they was trying to treat Boots like he's expendable goods. Y'all know what expendable is? Like, you can just do what you want with something. You expendable. You wanna throw him over here, you can throw him over there. You want to throw him. I don't see Boots as that. It's good to have his name out here, in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? In the mouthpiece of these individuals. It's good, but it's the wrong way to go about it. They believing that they have control over Boots to say, why don't Crawford fight Boots when he had an undisputed fight coming up? We was waiting on Spence to go in there with Yadina's Ugas, right? But yet they was busy trying to push Boots in there. That wasn't enough, y'all. Check this out. That wasn't enough. They know that the undisputed match was supposed to take place, one of the biggest fights in boxing. Errol Spence goes in there and get the WBA title. Negotiations fail. What they do? They want to fake like a BLK phone call was about to try to make Boots and freaking Terence Crawford. They continue to put this man in the conversation. So we finally was able this year in 2023 to witness the T-Mobile massacre play out July 29th, and we all know the results. Now, Crawford has a rematch, right? Jermell Charlo has been on record as knowing that Terence Crawford has been calling his punk ass out. Terence Crawford has been calling you out prior to him stepping in the ring with your stablemate. He's made it perfectly clear, pellucid, that he wants to fight you. And all we heard you do on Brian Cuss's podcast is whine, 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 and whine. That's all we heard him do. He never once said anything until he went on the Canelo promo tour. And he was in new territory, y'all. So Jermell Charlo went up there pretending like he wanted to give the people what they wanted. He was lying. He was absolutely lying, y'all. This man would say, I want to give the fans what they want. I want to fuck Crawford up. I'm gonna knock him out. I want to do this. I want to do that. That's what he was saying. He didn't really mean it. He was just talking shit. But he just wanted to use the platform just to get views, just to get his social media following up, as if now he was going to accept the challenge for Terence Crawford. It's bullshit, y'all. It's bullshit. It was some clownish bullshit. He was just taking advantage and feeling himself because he was in the shadows of Canelo Alvarez. That's all that was. Wasn't Jermell Charlo on record as saying he's going to knock out Terence Crawford? How are you going to knock out Terence Crawford if you're putting him off on Jaron Ennis, bro? How does that work? Like, don't you supposed to accept the challenge for us to get all hyped up and say, oh, man, he really want? No, this is Jermell Charlo. Oh, after I finish, this fight in September, I'm going to have a rematch and fight again in December, right? That'll be cool, right? So in order for him to make that happen, there have to be a turn of events, right? Real talk, people. There has to be some turn of events. Now, this is what we have to involve a different type of data analytics, right? We have to really lock it down when you want to talk about something that may not exist. It's called psychological ethics. I don't think those two words go together, but goddamn it, it sounds a little good in this particular scenario. Why? Because this has to include psychological ethics, right? The psychological ethics is me believing and given a fair assessment that Jermell Charlo can go in here and beat Canelo Alvarez. I'm walking a very, very edgy line on the cliff when it comes to psychological ethics and telling you, my listeners, right, that Canelo, it's a possibility that Jermell Charlo can go in there and get defeated. And Jermell Charlo can go in there and defeat Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? In order for that fight to happen in December. Now, let's just say I violate the psychological code of ethics. I violate it. I can't find it within myself to be fair enough to say that he can beat Canelo Alvarez. I can't find it. I just can't punish and self-harm myself believing that. So I go back to what comes natural to me. I turn around and say, guess what? I think he loses. I think he loses badly. You know, I'm going to feel better about myself. Okay, let me posture up. I got like a little smirk on my face. I say, yeah, nigga, I feel good. I feel better saying that shit right there, better than the other one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm violating my psychological code of ethics by naturally, forcing myself to say, you know, Jermell Charlo beats Canelo. And then, but I go against the grain. I totally shred that to pieces. And I say, no, I don't see it. So therefore, Jermell Charlo loses to Canelo and he has to come back down to 154. Will there be anybody there waiting for him? Of course they will. But after Terence Crawford goes in here and swoops in once again and eat this fish, 41-0. Another stoppage, right? 12 straight stoppage. He will be waiting for Jermell Charlo in 2024. So therefore, Jermell Charlo would have had the entire holiday season. See, if this fight takes place in December between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, they're going to be in fight camp and they're going to, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to go through, even if the fight is in the first half of the semester in 2024, they still, they still can't really enjoy their holiday. I know Spence, Mike, though. Spence is going to be in there with a whole turkey on his plate and a ham. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be eating up and torture yourself. He don't have to fight. Truth be told, he'll make some public appearances and people's like, oh man, he looked big. Don't worry about that. We already went through this. He's not fighting. His clone is. You know what I'm saying? His clone is. So let me get back to the task at hand. Let's just say they fight in December. They're going to be in fight camp heading into the holiday season. We know Jermell Charlo is not going to be in fight camp heading into the holiday season because he's not beating Canelo. And though he has this fantasy, this broad sense of imagination, people, that he is going to go in there and defeat Canelo Alvarez, it's not going to happen. So therefore, I'm freeing him up from the end of 2023 and saying that he has the entire holiday season into 24 to gather enough courage. Seriously, he has enough. Now, the good thing about it, I believe that when it comes down to it, someone's going to try to convince him to take the fight against Crawford. I don't think Jermell Charlo is, in a way, welcoming this fight. The reason being is that it's a grand opportunity for him to experience a part in his career that he's never been to before, and that is having 3 losses on his record. You know what I'm saying? At this point, he would have made good money off the 2 fights, the last 2 losses. He's making pretty decent money, I suppose, I assume, against Canelo Alvarez. And then I see him making pretty decent money if he chooses to fight Terence Bud Crawford. That's if he chooses to. Because, with pride and idiocracy, you have to say to yourself, well, who are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo, the one who loves bitching and complaining all the time. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to accept challenges when it's tough. You know what I'm saying? He never fought nobody like Crawford. He never fought nobody like Crawford on his resume. Never. You know what I'm saying? He's homestead at 154. Now he wants a homestead exemption because he's the undisputed reigning defending titleist. He don't want to challenge himself, right? He don't want to experience those deductions. You know what I'm saying? Challenging himself and say, you know what, Crawford, I'm gonna stick to it, man. You went in there and beat my stablemate twice. He don't want that. He want to continue to put him off on Boots. If I was Boots, I would feel some type of way about these cats continuing to mention my name as if I'm some little thought. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that from Boots. He's the next in line to take over at 147 pounds. But the way these freaking content creators, and now you have a fighter saying, go fight this person, go fight that person. Who are you to say go fight somebody? Why don't you convince yourself to go fight Crawford? How you gonna direct traffic, nigga? You haven't even accomplished what Crawford did. How you gonna direct traffic? You can't direct shit, bro. How the fuck you gonna direct traffic? You won't even accept a challenge from a guy who you say is at 135, 140. Like he's too light. He's too light. You've been saying that oh man, it's different up here. It's different up here, 154. It's different. Show him it's different. Just like Canelo's about to show you how different it is at 168. You're contradicting yourself, nigga. That's why you're getting the hot grease, Jermell Charlo, because you're contradicting yourself. You're lying. You coming off as like you carry these jars of damn strawberry tears in your pocket into the freaking camp. You know what I'm saying? You think you getting your electrolytes and powering up once you get finished. No, nigga. It's a sabotage. It ain't no, here comes phenomena. No, that's the whole point. When you initially taste them strawberry tears, they pep you up. And then they send you through an emotional roller coaster, goddammit. That's on purpose. How you gonna tell Boots what to do? And you won't even do it yourself, bro. You talking about TC, two-time undisputed, but yet you want to direct traffic as if you done did something spectacular. You was over there capping to James Harden, talking about I already did what he did, as if that man didn't do it already. See, I can't respect that, man. Dude, let's talk about what I witnessed. I seen this on his IG, right? Let me break this shit down for you. This is what I see. This is what I see right here when I see this picture. First of all, I'm going to stay focused. First of all, this guy, they're trying their best to get somebody who mimicked the body structure of a Canelo Alvarez. Okay? If you remember, Dimitri Bivol was able to push Canelo back to the ropes. But Dimitri Bivol did not kick down the gate and just go all out, balls to the wall, and just let his hands go while Canelo was up against the ropes, because he just felt that it may be a potential for a counter shot, or there was a percentage of danger that he chose to take serious. You feel me? I believe that. He was a very intellectually inclined fighter, very tactically sound, tactically, not technical. He was his tactical sense was very sound on how he approached that shit, right? Now, if you look at this picture, they're believing that Canelo is going to be pushed up against the ropes, or he's going to park up against the ropes sooner or later in the fight. So instead of going up top like Dimitri Bivol potentially did, you know, they believe that if he goes up against the rope, go to the body, because Canelo's going to be up there with a high guard. And that's going to be the open door policy that Jermell Charlo was looking for to land that shot to the body. You know what I'm saying? It looks good when it's playing out in the ring and all that shit. But whoever that sparring partner is, look, the only thing that looks good about it is that from a side view, it looks similar to Canelo when you look at the legs. But as far as that goes, I want to see you land that shot. I want to see you land it. Not only that, I just want to see how you're going to handle, yourself once the fight is all said and done. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see how you're going to handle yourself based off the performance that you gave towards, for Canelo Alvarez. Are you going to go in there and really show up and show out? Or are you going to go in there and be that docile, domesticated kitty cat that loves hiding in the empty shoebox? You know what I'm saying? And peeping out when it comes time for chow. I want to know which one you're choosing to be. Because truth be told, man, you lose to Canelo and people start saying, okay, are you going to fight Crawford? It seems like Jermell Charlo is going to come out with this excuse to man, I ain't thinking about that nigga, man. I'm just coming off a win. I mean, not a win. I'm just coming off a bout with Canelo. I didn't get the win. But, hey, man, at least I stepped in there with him, man. Why Bud Crawford, why don't he fight somebody else at 54? Why don't he fight that tall, lanky motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. No, you're not. You're not busy. Well, I'm going to be busy. Busy with what? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to have a nervous breakdown like your brother Maul? Are you gonna go over there to the house and y'all gonna rekindle some shit over 6 or 7 shots of yak? Is that how y'all gonna rekindle your bond as twins? Through that Everclear? Because I don't even think you had the cojones to do it, bro. You take this L to Canelo, I don't think you had the cojones to do the take. Look, being off 15 months, coming back to the sport after Brian Castano fight that allowed you to be undisputed, never defended your titles. Now Tenzu's gonna have your WBO title, right? I don't think you had the cojones to take a Canelo fight and a TC fight back to back. I don't think it's in you, bro. I don't think it's in you. I'm calling you out on that shit, Charlo. For real. I don't think it's in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You as much as I witness you going around here treating people like shit, bro, I don't think you really have that in you. I don't care if anybody's saying that the training camp is being difficult. No, I don't think so. I think you have a tremendous training camp going on. I'm assuming that everything you feel as far as the weight goes, you're going to put on whatever muscle you believe you can put on. You're going to hire who you hire. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about WCS, looking at this thumbnail right here, one thing I love there, Jermell Charlo, is that guy over to your left. Long as you got Diddy James in your corner, that L is imminent. Real talk there, Diddy. You know it. You know Jermell Charlo don't listen to you. He don't listen to him, bro. That L is imminent, y'all. And consider that to be fair and plausible criticism. That L is imminent. It's not going to be no upset. This is not going to be, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, you ain't goddamn looking out for the brother, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking out for the brother, man. Well, I truly believe my people, we deserve support from one another. Absolutely. But we don't have to sit up here and throw everything out the window when it comes to our principles in life. You know what I'm saying? When we see another black person out here treating their own like shit and really give off the impression that they don't need us, right? They don't need us at all. But then you turn around and you get a very good fight like this with Canelo Alvarez. And now all of a sudden you want to rally your people. You want to talk about you're going to have your country. What country? What country is that? Goddamn. Lafayette ain't no country. What country going to rally behind you, nigga? What are you talking about? What country is that, Jermell Charlo? What country is rallying behind you, brother? What country is rallying? What fight fans are rallying behind you? No, nobody's rallying behind you. I don't care how many black people out here trying to say, oh, I'm just going to support him because he's black. So you're trying to say you don't need the respect only because the skin color gives you everything you need to know to give your support. That's all you need. He can treat you like shit 364 days of the year. And that one day He goes in there and fight Canelo. What you gonna do? Oh man, I gotta show the brother some love. I gotta show him some love, dog. That's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Unity. UNIT. Man, come on, stop it. Come on, man. Don't do it to yourselves. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat, man. Bud shook Charlo at Spence fight. He sounding soft. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Dr. Paul? He's sounding crazy, ain't he? Super strawberry tears on deck. You know what I'm saying? Get those jars out your pocket. Walking around with a plastic spoon that you've been eating off of. Come on, man. Stop it. Man, you know better than that. Skills on deck. What it do, bro? Dub 100 on deck. Come on, man, Charlo, man. No, we ain't showing no mercy. We ain't showing no mercy over here, bro. No, man. Charlo is one of those guys, man, that call himself a lion. But he been hating on Bud forever and a day. Just look. He's been putting it off on Lubin before. He's put it off Sebastian Fundora. He's put it off saying you need to go handle and take care of Spence. He takes care of Spence. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, he still got business in the rematch. My guy gonna take, you know what I'm saying, the rematch clause. Now he's talking about putting it off on Boots. Man, he ain't trying to goddamn step up and be great. He up here talking about we some legends. Did you actually come out your mouth and say that you and Canelo is legends? No. Canelo is. You don't become a legend just because you go in there and fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? If you somehow depart the sea of doubt, God departed the Red Sea. If you are able to depart the sea of doubt, which is going to be damn near impossible, there's no way you're going to be able to depart the sea of doubt when it comes goddamn September 30th, brother. It ain't happening. But if by chance you're able to pull this off, are you calling Dimitri Bivol a legend? Because Dimitri Bivol beat him. Is he now considered a legend? You will be the same person you was prior to stepping in there with Canelo Alvarez, bro. You just be Jermell Charlo. Y'all hold on. Get me some agua. My God, man. Ain't nobody playing with you, Charlo. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to just rally your people, rally black fight fans to support you. And the other 364 days of the year, you don't give a fuck about us. Man, how does that work out? We don't have to be conscious to say no. We don't have to be conscious. That just takes common sense. Oh, Charlo cashing out, Canelo will stop him. Hey, man, I'm trying to give him the BOD there, Doug. Benefit of doubt that he can make it to the 12th round. I'm trying my best just to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because if he make it to the 12th round in a losing effort, it really keeps the conversation very alive and well for him to step in there with TC. I don't believe in no way, shape, or form he goes 12 with Canelo. Canelo will want to fight him again. No. And nor do I believe that this fight is going to be a draw, a controversial draw to bring them back for a rematch just to hit the fight fans in the head for another ticket. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they can do it. Nobody's going to believe that shit. Nobody sees Jermell Charlo as being better than Dimitri Bivol. No, not at all. Man dressed like an extra from the book of Eli. Oh, shit, man. Hey, man, y'all need some help, man, for real. For real, Carlos. You need the help. You need to get some help, bro. The shit you be saying in the chat, you need some help, bro. Chill. We ain't trying to piss nobody off in here, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to piss them off. You know how they be screenshotting. They be dropping screenshots and anonymous screenshots in Charlo DM. Charlo said, I'm a group looking ass. B&B stop for real, man. That shit, man, for real. Dressed like one of those rugs the African sells on the corner. He did look like one, didn't he? You know what I'm saying? Looked like he just bought two of them and said, hey, man, make this look special. You know what I'm saying? Like the Africans do. Make it look special now. I want to be the first. I want people to ask me, hey, man, how you rocking that carpet ensemble in the summer? How does that work? Do it have non-sweat pads on the inside? Does it have that special cooling system that we heard so much about? Wow. You can wear that shit in the summer and you ain't sweating your ass off? I thought you was trying to gain weight, you dumb nigga. Huh? What you trying to do? You trying to gain or you trying to lose? I'm up here walking around a mobile carpet and got down in the heat. Man, that's one of the ugliest outfits I ever seen in my life with black boots. Nigga, please. Samuel on deck, man. What it do, Samuel, bro? Salute WCS in the hottest chat in the game. Talk to him. Talk to him, Samuel. Let him know what's up, man. Boy was dressed like something out of the Assassin's Creed game. Man, you know, I don't put nothing dealing with assassin with Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Nothing dealing with assassin. For real. Strawberry tears, soft, gooey. Yeah. I reckon Jermell thinks he's got medieval chain mail in that picture, but it's made of wool. Ain't gonna stop it. Yeah, like I said before, you know, he got that Kevlar. He got that Kevlar setup, man. It might be bulletproof material. You know what I'm saying? It might be bulletproof shit he got going on there. I don't know. I don't know, bro. But it looks hot. You know, just like he said he busy, it looks hot. Hot. It looks like it's sizzy. Sizzy. It looks like it's sizzy. Man, y'all ain't no good, man. Get some dignity about y'all self in the chat, man. Damn. Man, everything gonna joke all the time. Shit. Man. Man, have some professionalism for once. Shout out to Cobain on deck, man. We should do Omaha. We should do Omaha tap in. We F with you on WCS Fold 2. Shout out to the Fold 2, man. Always, man. Omaha boxing fans, you know what I'm saying, on deck, man. A legend on deck. You know what I'm saying? On Omaha. Man, shout out to them Omaha boxing fans. Shout out to Omaha in general, man. Y'all got that game coming up there, Cobain. Y'all got that game coming up against Oklahoma. That's going to be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Nebraska is on deck this weekend. College football now. You know what I'm saying? College football is on deck, dog. Dion over there making people turn their heads and say, we should pay attention to this shit. Tony Harrison beat him doing the press run and then the fight. He did, man. Man, you ain't lying, Carlos, man. That was one of the most classics. Shut up. Shut up. You a cornball. You a corn. I know a lot of rich niggas is goddamn cornballs. And you one of them. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't gonna do shit. Let's go. I'll fight you right here. Damn, that was a classic damn presser. I like the energy, bro. Buzz confidence, put fear in these boys. Hey man, but what type of fear though? Because listen, this is what I got, man. This is how I see it. Like the type of fear that they have, I understand. Like in life, it's certain periods that you go through when you're growing up that you might see certain things as being scary, or it might cause you to be fearful of taking on that challenge, right? But when you are actually in this sport, you're competing in the sport. They say no boxer is scared of the next boxer. That's why I pretty much emphasize frightened. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Jermell Charlo is frightened that Terence Crawford is absolutely more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? More dangerous after seeing him go in there and stomp on his stablemate. Not only that, I believe Jermell Charlo has PTSD from basically getting that comp ticket, sitting up there with his girl that close, having on red, and seeing the blood splatter from Terence hitting him with those counter shots and splash on his his outfit that he had on, to look down at the outfit and see that he had not only the red from his outfit, but also he had the blood from his goddamn stablemate, soiled, dried up on his uniform, on his outfit. You know what I'm saying? He has the blood of Spence on his outfit, man, courtesy of Terence motherfucking Crawford. If that ain't PTSD type shit, look, his girl tried to reach over there with a napkin and let me get that, baby. Now leave that shit alone, god damn it. You know the camera's rolling. Stop doing that shit. God damn. That nigga Crawford, I'ma fuck that nigga. You gonna fight him, baby? Shut the fuck up. Why you trying to instigate shit? Oh, you just said you gonna fight him. My bad. Dang, don't take it out on me. I just want you to fight him. That's some more money. His girl was over there trying to hype him up. That's more money, babe. Babe, that's more money. You can do it. You know I'm about to fight Canelo. You forgot? James Harden. Oh, you about to fight Canelo? Yeah, man. I already did that shit he doing. I already did that. I've been there, done that. Man, please. You should have told James, like, hey, James, real talk. That nigga, he just did undisputed for the second time around. And you know, he should keep it the way he been, you know, portraying and faking the funk like he was gonna, you know, give that man his credit finally. He said Crawford did his thing. Didn't he say that on the Breakfast Club? Crawford did his thing. You know what I'm saying? He was great. He went there and did his thing against my stablemate. But with them Charlos, man, they have ebbs and flows of their personality. You know what I'm saying? They don't really lock into the psychological ethics. You know what I'm saying? The shit. You know, they don't have bi-directional, you know what I'm saying, control when they hear things from the left and right side. No, it's just too much for them, dog. They gotta have the shit coming head on, so they can meet it with the force that it needs. And that's usually retreat if it's Terence Crawford name. Retreat, 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 retreat. Retreat. The alarm start going off, god damn it. The alarm start going off. Shout out Eric, what's good? He said he doesn't want Bud to go for greatness. Ask yourself this there, Eric. Will he even get a chance to face Bud Crawford once he lost? Once he loses to Canelo Alvarez? You know why? Because Jermell Charlo isn't a bigger fight than Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Let's be absolutely clear and stop playing motherfucking games. Jermell Charlo may not even have the opportunity to be recognized by Terence Crawford in 2024. Because one thing we know about Canelo, even though he's a certified legitimate cherry picker when he wants to, the fight between him and Terence Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing. Why would Terence Crawford want to fight Jermell Charlo when he has Canelo up there? And Jermell Charlo can't feel no type of way about Terence Crawford going after Canelo after two Charlos and a Spence been calling Canelo out forever. He just come down to 158. If he can just come down to 158, I love him coming down to 158. Just appease me, Canelo, please. No.
No, senor, I don't have to do that. Why? Why do I have to do that? I don't have to do that. No, I'm Canelo. I don't have to do that. They come to my division. I don't have to do that. Canelo said he don't have to do it. This dude didn't even say 160, bro. He limped in. Jermell Charlo limped in. And I'm gonna come down to 158. How the fuck do you think he's coming from 68 to 58 to fight you and lose all that weight? What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? What kind of shit you on, man? He's gonna come down to 158 to fight you? You gonna be making all the concessions? Seriously, you're gonna be giving him all the shit, huh? You're gonna be the A side, huh? One division, mediocre, undisputed run. And all of a sudden, Jermell Charlo is going to be making all the concessions. He's going to pick what he wants, and he's going to give Canelo the leftovers. No, I'm sorry. That fairy tale is just too sci-fi for me. It ain't happening. Lit for life, film, and music on deck. What's good with it? Mr. Golden, did you make it down here yet? Are you in Norcross, man? You in Norcross? You make it down here yet, bro? Old videos show Charlo is jealous of Bud pound for pound status. Shout out to Boxing Billboard. Coming here spitting fire. No, keep the firemen. No, we don't need any help. Whatever fires you see burning over here, it's okay. Because it's a male Charlo live, and that is the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose. To keep the grease hot and to keep the flames lit. Okay? I don't want to see no goddamn fire engines around here, man. It's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble. Word of wisdom, what's good? Shout out to everyone over here. You can do me a favor. You know, we got 41 likes in here, man. I know it's been more than 41 in the building, but hit the like button if you're in the building on deck. Appreciate you. Showbiz was a witness. The aerosexuals were witnesses. The LDBC were witnesses. And us, the Bud fans, definitely witnessed a thorough, enjoyed ass whooping. Yes, it was. It was an ass whooping / thrashing, you know what I'm saying? / cancellation of victory. That's what it was. And now we have another L that is pending. All right. That's something I choose to prognosticate with good faith. Real talk. I choose to prognosticate with good faith. I foresee another L that's going on Jermell Charlo's record at the end of this month. I say that with conviction and a little bit of jubilee. Yes, indeed. I feel good about saying that. Yes, no doubt about it. I feel good. I feel good. I mean, come on, man. I do feel good. I feel overjoyed. I don't feel a sense of uneasiness. You know what I'm saying? I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I feel really good about saying that. Now, the ounce of foolishness is pinching me. No. I have this calmness, this euphony that I'm experiencing. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat euphoric when I know that Jermell Charlo is about to take this L. You know what I'm saying? Even when I say L in this particular scenario, it does seem pleasant and sounds. I love it, Jermell. I love it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna pull the black people to rally for you when you didn't need the black people before. You know what I'm saying? We was peasants, subordinates, and you know, you treat us as if we was inferior, and we remember that shit. We remember all the hating that you've been a part of. You know what I'm saying? You never want to give credit where credit is due. You seem like you don't want to accept challenges. All you ever want to do is wait till you get on Brian Custer's last stand podcast, and you want to hate once again. But listen, a part of me actually said that, okay, I hear Jermell Charlo and what he's saying out here on these promo tours. He seems like he's coming to his senses, but I don't believe it. And you proved me right. You proved me right. All you was doing is faking the funk. You said, I'm tired of being stupid. You know, you got to make the money and all this and that. No, you all about being stupid, dog. Yeah, you're all about being stupid. Real talk. You're not all about giving the fans what they want. You wasn't about to face Canelo. Let's be clear. You didn't call out Canelo like that recently, over and over again, to the point where Canelo said, sí, señor, sí. Aquí. No, he didn't do that. Shout out to True Media Today, USA Boxing Coach Malachi in the building. What's good with it? I'm so disappointed, Jermell Charlo. Man, why would you raise your stress levels to be disappointed? You know what I'm saying? That requires stress. You know, when you're disappointed in somebody, they say you actually care at one point of time. Something about that particular situation. You know what I'm saying? When they say you don't care, no expectations, no disappointment, coach. That's what they say. No expectations, no disappointment. So therefore, you go in there with a sense of easiness. You feel good. You know what I'm saying? You're just able to get that overview. You're really projecting. You know what I'm saying? You're providing yourself with all this imaging. You're seeing this shit. You're seeing Canelo start to break Jermell Charlo down. You see Jermell saying, looking over at Diddy James. You see it. What do I do, Diddy? The same shit has happened to me that happened to Spence. Diddy, don't worry about it. We got 20 seconds in the round. Hey, what I want you to do, you got to make him feel you. All right? But that's the same shit you said to Errol. I know. He did. I felt that y'all got to get in there and fight, man. That's what you got to do, man. I can only do so much, goddammit. When they said they wanted me to be lead dancer, I didn't turn it down. I said, let me learn the moves and I'll be just fine. You want to stay in the back all the time and be backup dancer. It's time to shine. Okay? Damn it. You got to make them feel you. You got to get into the groove. Feel the beat. Come on. Feel it. Damn, dog. Long as you have Diddy in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Long as you have him in your corner. It's going to be something special. The so-called lion is lying. Ain't he though? We're not trying to come off as if we holier than thou, but the lion is lying. We're not trying to use all this live stream for vilification out of Texas. We're not trying to send these arrows with dripping tips. You know what I'm saying? That poisonous vilification that we sending these arrows over there to Texas, and they're gonna land on this freaking porch. This is a warning. Stop talking that shit and accept the challenge now. I'm being Canelo, nigga. Stop bullshitting. You ain't. Okay? So what you should be doing is goddamn calling Crawford up and trying to get these negotiations on the way. So once you lose, all right? Once you lose, you and Crawford can announce your fight date or that you're fighting next in 2024. Therefore, it kind of takes all the damn negative energy off you from the fans of just seeing you take that L, right? Now it's saying, oh shit, he's in another big fight. He's actually fighting Crawford next. Oh man. Look, excuse me. Look, Jermell Charlo. Listen, if any advice I can give you, look, they're going to show you some type of leniency if you're able to go in there and lose against Canelo. They're going to show you some leniency, just like they showed Canelo leniency when he lost to Dimitri Bivol. You know what I'm saying? They're going to look at it as if, oh man, okay, we give you at least 2.5% respect for moving up to 68 and finally getting your wish after pleading and begging and ass kissing. You finally got it. Okay. You were meant and deemed to be the next sacrificial lamb on Canelo's list. All right. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Applause. Yeah. So now that you lost, the fans will look at it like, okay, you try to go up here and take a risk. You try to go in there and beat the king of the hill, and you couldn't get it done. Now that you fighting Crawford, we looking forward to that fight because they feel that you should have learned something. It should have been something that you learned from a losing effort in there with Canelo that will help you in there with the lighter, smaller fighter from Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Crawford. You will have the momentum. You might gain some new fans, no? You might gain about, let me see, 3 people and a fat kid. So you might be looking at 4.5. You might gain about 4.5 fans, you know, if you go the distance with Canelo or you come out of there and don't look too bad. You know what I'm saying? If the referee's able to stop the fight, I look, a part of me saying that, okay, I've heard this. I heard people say, well, they don't think Jermell Charlo is going to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Because this fight was arranged. We just seen John Ryder go the distance. Canelo looked okay, right? So they might look at it like, well, Jermell Charlo has an opportunity to go the distance. Truth be told, he has an opportunity to go the distance. It's a great possibility. That's what they're saying. That's a great possibility that Jermell Charlo can go the distance because John Ryder went the distance. They're giving them the benefit, man. Myself, I don't care if he goes the distance or not. I look, to be honest, I'd rather him go the distance because I don't want Crawford going in there with the Charlo, who's just been stopped by Canelo, and then Crawford goes in there and stop him with another but TKO, and the people start saying, well, actually, Bud ain't really fought nobody because Canelo. No, aerosexuals. No, we ain't gonna do that. You know why? Because WCS got to remind y'all. I have to remind y'all that when it came to Kell Brook, y'all didn't give a fuck about Gennady Golovkin stopping him in 5 rounds and dropping back down in 8 months and fighting. So I don't want to hear shit about, oh man, Canelo had already stopped. Who cares? Who cares? The same shit we can say for Kell Brook. He was at 2 weight classes higher. He dropped down back to 47. And guess what? 68 to 54. Let's do it. I don't want to hear no bullshit ass excuses now. Don't let me take my belt off. Don't let me take my belt off. For real, I'm starting with the buckle. I'm not starting with the goddamn folding. I'm gonna wrap that shit around my knuckle and swing with the buckle. That's how they do down here in the South. Jermell wants to fight Bud at 160. Look, whatever to keep him away from them titles, yo. Jermell is gonna come up with all the excuses in the world. That's what he's doing. Shout out to Jay Beasy on deck. He saw Spence get broken like Conta. That pumped fear in his heart. How dare he sit up there and assume that his stablemate was going to get away with that terminology without paying the ultimate price. And though Errol Spence showed resistance in the press conference, that he said, I ain't your little kid. I ain't your little kid. I know you're not. This is grown man shit. And I'm going to treat you like a grown man, right? Now you want to bring slave shit into it? I'm going to take my belt off and I'm going to goddamn treat you like you my kid, my son. I ain't your little kid. Take my belt off. I ain't your little kid. Bang, 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 pop, 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 pop. You thought they was goddamn getting some fresh popcorn out there for the movies, y'all. That's all you heard, them gloves popping off Spencer's freaking face mask. For real. They've been screaming for Boots knowing he got a rematch Errol. I know, right? It sounds all good for them to continue to throw Boots in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is old, man. They treating Boots like he a boxing thought. They can just call his name anytime they want to. Damn, just put him into the equation. Man, all he need to do is send a tweet out, say, man, leave my name out your mouth, man, until it's time for me to, to get busy, get down, man, until I have another opponent. Stop using my name just because it's good. No. In this case, all publicity ain't good publicity. Just like Cobain said, the man has a rematch. Why you continue to toss this man and then, think that just because you hear certain channels reciprocate the bullshit, that it's something that makes sense. So all of a sudden he gonna fight Boots before he fight Errol in the rematch? Man, come on, bro. Y'all not being fair, man. Y'all trying to come off as if y'all got common sense, but no, zero. Carlos talking about 80-20. God damn. He coming out there with 80-20. He trying to send goddamn Dr. Paul in there with just one jar of goddamn Gerber. That's it. And that shit's already been eaten out of. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to have him get no nutrition out the negotiation. None, period. I'm disappointed, Jermell. He's one of my favorite fighters. But if he's gonna duck Bud, then I hope Canelo whoop that ass. I mean, don't get mad and disappointed with him ahead of time if he's ducking. I mean, if you see this up here, Tough Glove Boxing, shout out to Tough Glove on deck. He's been hating on TC for quite some time, man. He told that man to go in there and Lubin would KO him. He was putting Erickson Lubin. He's putting all these black fighters off on Bud. And he a black fighter who won't accept the challenge from Bud. How does that work? How does somebody explain that shit to me? How do you continue to put other black fighters off on a fighter that you say is light in the ass and he don't rate getting into the ring? How does that work, bro? Man, it's not making any sense with Jermell, bro. Don't let him discourage you, man. If that's your guy and he's one of your favorite fighters, man, ride with him until the gloves are knocked off, okay? Ride it. You know what I'm saying? Support him. Support him. That's all. Jessica, I see you. What's good with it? Salute WCS in the chat. What's good? Derek on deck. Derek might be on to something. He says, Jermell is bipolar. There's something going on there, and it's no longer can be concealed because he wanted to fake the funk and act like he's turning over a new leaf of professionalism and finally accepting the Terence Crawford destiny, and then he turned right back around and said, "Oh man, he should fight Boots." And listen, this came after Canelo said what? He only fought one guy, one good fighter. So like I said, Crawford only fought one good fighter. That's Errol Spence. So basically, either one or two things. All the rest of them are supposed to be great, or you saying all the rest of them is trash. So it wouldn't make no sense, Canelo, because the fighter that you saying one good fighter, you gave the nod to Terence to go in there and beat that one good fighter you're talking about. You gave him the nod. So was he trash too? Was he a shell of himself, Nello? Was he a shell of himself? I think one of them stallions done bucked and kicked you in the head. Come on, Nello, man. Don't cherry pick no Crawford, man. We looking forward. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to you going in here getting rid of Jermell Charlo, and then we can be prepared for you and Terence Crawford in 2024. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. Forget Jermell Charlo because he's gonna try to make it difficult, and he's gonna try to like Carlos and Dr. Paul. That shit right there ain't gonna get the fight made. They talking about 80-20, 75-25. See, that ain't gonna get the fight made. That's not going to get the fight made, man. That is going to be strictly what we're going to see from Jermell Charlo when he try to go into negotiation with TC. We don't need that, bro. What's going on, T? How you feeling, bro? We don't need that. Real talk. Charlo got some nerve talking about we're going to put Boots in there with him. Who the fuck he think he is? You know what I'm saying? But how in the hell you are the one that's supposed to be the shot caller? No one designated you as a shot caller. That's not even no hearsay. That just isn't the situation. Nobody said you was a shot caller, bro. What are you talking about? Somebody impeach that guy. Somebody impeach him ASAP. He's going around here and, you know, just talking and believe that somebody's listening to him in a way that, you know, he's convincing us that he's a shot caller. You're not the shot caller, bro. You're not the decision maker at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ruben on deck. I see you in the building. He is not the shot caller. I was surprised over the last few months about how Jermell is talking the duck language when it comes to Bud. Look, he's been doing that. You look at the thumbnail. At one point in time, he put Erickson Lubin. He was throwing Erickson Lubin name in 154 when Bud was calling him out. He don't care, bro. He doesn't care. He doesn't care, man. Beezy said he was praying and hoping that Spence would beat Crawford. He's running from the smoke. You know, maybe when he hits the replay, Beezy, he'll get enough courage next time from here on out to run through the smoke. Because, you know, he run through the smoke over here. He's going to splash some hot grease and he's going to run the opposite way for real. You know what I'm saying? He's going to run the opposite way because he's going to say, God damn, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. This ain't just smoke over here. I tried to tell him. It gets wet up in that. You go up in that smoke, it's going to get wet. That shit going to stain. That hot grease, boy, goddamn scalp, it pulled that skin off real nice. That grease pulled that skin off real nice, man. We're not talking about no milky situation. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfucking what's that shit that some type of herbal tea, you know, that was a little bit hot and it kind of scolded you. No. We talking about cooking grease. I'm saying who the hell he think he is, bro? Want to go up here and act like he calling the shots. How the hell y'all keep on treating Boots like you can grab his name whenever y'all feel like it and send him to fight somebody? I mean, goddamn, how many times have y'all used that man's name like that? How? That man deserves more respect than that. He's about to be champion anyway. Real talk. He's about to be champion anyway. So why are y'all talking about, well, he should fight Boots? What for? If he's going to come off the titles anyway at 47, why he should fight Boots? Boots get the title, it's only going to set him up for bigger fights at 47. That should be his main focus. Harrison beat Jermell. Is Harrison a legend? Good question. Is he Beezy? You know what I'm saying? Is he a legend? Is he a legend? For real. Because Harrison, and that's a damn good question, Beezy. That's a damn good question. Because Harrison did and does have a win over Jermell Charlo. Is he a legend? Because for some reason, Jermell Charlo said him and Canelo was legends. Nigga, stop. If you don't stop the boy, you better stop it right goddamn now. You better stop that shit right now. Talking about you and Canelo are legends. Nigga, you must have laughed inside. You didn't believe that shit. I bet you won't say that shit on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I bet you won't go over there and say that legend shit with Mike Tyson. Go ahead and do it. Mike Tyson gonna laugh at you like he laughed at Errol when Errol was over there pouting, talking about his daddy said that he was selling himself. That was his daddy said. Daddy said he was selling himself. That was his daddy said. He was selling himself. Come on, man. He made a fool of himself, man. Come on. Look, at the end of the day, it sounds like it's bad sportsmanship, man. Come on. I went through a lot during my career, and everything like that. But one thing I know, I'm not going to make any excuses. And when I hear from you about shelling himself, come on, man. It's hard for me not to laugh in your face, man. You know what I'm saying? You talking about shelling himself. Come on, man. And then your friend, your stablemate, Jermell Charlo, did I hear him say he was a legend? Man, come on, man. That's not funny at all, man. That's not funny at all, man. He's nowhere close to being a legend. I'm a legend. And there's others that are legends, but you and him is not legends. Your coach is not a legend. Let's get that straight. Your coach ain't a legend. Period. Watch how the boxing clowns give Canelo credit for beating a guy coming up 2 weight classes. Sounds like Errol beating Mikey Garcia. Man, you on to something, T? T? You on to something? The hottest chat in the MFing game. You on to something, bro? You trying to say they're going to give this man, I'm talking about double the value? As if Jermell Charlo was that dog coming up 2 weight division, knocking motherfuckers clean out. Knocking MFs clean out. And when Canelo beat him, they can be like, man, dog, I rate Mel Charlo's top 5, out of Canelo's toughest opponents, man. Oh, my God. Who would have thought Mel Charlo come up there and put on a performance like that? Oh, man. He did the damn thing. Oh, man, Bud, you should reconsider, Bud. You should read. They're definitely going to say, hey, Bud. No, it's not going to happen, y'all. It's not going to happen. See, any other day, it would have been good to be that close to the ring apron. But on that fateful, foggy, desolate night, July 29th in the T-Mobile Arena, Jermell Charlo was sitting too close to the crime scene. And that right there, people, fucked him up. It absolutely fucked that man up. For him to be sitting that close to the ring apron, seeing Bud administer, we're talking about let me see, no, I'm gonna say about $8 and 47 word. He administered that ass whooping in front of Mel Charlo, a fighter who knows Errol Spence very well, trains beneath the same banner, the World Class Furniture Store, has been in that stable for quite some time. He witnessed it, y'all. He witnessed it. Not only did he witness it, Terence Crawford addressed him specifically in front of his better half. Christmas can't get here quick enough, goddammit. Because I know, goddammit, Jermell Charlo want to leave this year behind, y'all. He up here getting cussed out by Terence Crawford. He's about to go ahead and take a L after a 15-month layoff. He's about to go take a L. He better hope to God he don't get stopped. Because if he does get stopped, the little baby's going to be up here crying even worse. Seriously, he's going to be crying even worse. He's going to be like, man, what did he expect me to do? Come up here. Yeah, your stablemate did it. It wasn't good for your stablemate. Errol Spence fought Kell Brook after he took a loss. So you trying to say Kell Brook got more heart than you? You don't want to go that road. You don't want to go that road there, Charlo. You don't want to go that road. You trying to say Kell Brook got more heart than you, huh? He can come off and fight his mandatory. But since you don't have a mandatory, you can say, oh, I can just slither my way up out of this. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, shit, man. Y'all a bad influence, man. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? The blood of Spence compels you, man. For real. Who would wear a red outfit and then have the blood of Spence soiled to the point where you had to go home and send that immediately to the dry cleaners so it wouldn't stain, so that wouldn't put that hex on you, having the blood of Spence on your clothing. Yes, sir. It's the details for me. I try to be as detailed as possible because I believe that when you provide a vivid imagination through verbalytics, people really understand you a little bit better, along with just a sprinkle of sarcasm. Just a little sprinkle of sarcasm. That's it. That's all that's needed. Just a little sprinkle. At first, he said he didn't do anything special. Hey, man. He's taking shots at the stablemate then, that Jessica. If this man is talking about he didn't do anything special, that doesn't make any sense because you now are downplaying your stablemate. You taking shots at Spence. You're trying to say Spence wasn't shit to begin with. So regardless if he went into the ring against Crawford, you was expecting little out of him to begin with. So not only are you a hater for Crawford, you an absolute hater towards your own stablemate. You what they call a true, legitimate, absolute hater. That's what you are. You hating on your freaking stablemate and you hating on Crawford. If he didn't do nothing special and he stopped your stablemate in the 9 rounds, he absolutely did do something special. Stop it. Stop it. He did do something special. Rebel WCS, salute my guy. What's good? Shout out Team Bud on deck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to everyone that's supporting the 2-time undisputed world champion. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, just so you can remember. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can remember. Heavy is the head who wears the crown. I definitely got to keep that up there because the king on the throne, you have to keep on reminding them that that's what we're dealing with. You got to keep on reminding them, y'all. You have to keep on reminding them who's the boogeyman. Period. You got to keep on reminding them. Never let them forget it. Shout out to Andrew Charles in the building. Salute to you, brother. I see you. I see you on deck. One on deck. I see you. What's good with it, bro? Honest truth, I think Mel can give Nello some problems if he can stay zoned in, but Nello eventually breaks him down later in the fight. Well, Carlos, who am I to provide you with an abrasive response? The fact that you put honest truth in front of I think Mel can give Nello some problems. I'm going to let that slide. I'm going to let that slide because you prefaced that with honest truth. And when I think about that, I don't see any truth in it at all. I don't see him giving Nello any problem. What he's going to give Nello problems? Allow him to walk around the ring and follow and chase and pursue him? What problems given Saul Canelo Alvarez on fight night? What problems is that? When he finally lands, let's just say he try to lands that right hand there, Carlos, right? And Canelo rolls with that, just like he was doing Gennady Golovkin. He rolls with that right hand. Because Canelo damn near put his chin on the backside of his right clavicle when he rolls with that right hand shot. Okay? So then when Charlo throws that left hand, Canelo rolls and slips that left hand. Will you think Canelo will get a little bit, Jermell Charlo get a little bit discouraged, being that Canelo's defense is much more thorough than he originally believed, and that Derrick James really didn't go over this because he doesn't watch film? I'm not trying to peel back scar tissue, but goddamn it, it's just too simple. At the end of the day, goddamn it, it's just too simple. Charlo was a key witness on July 29th. Them boys gonna pull him for questioning. What they need for questioning? Look, it was so many people there that witnessed that act of violence, man. There was so many people there. You know what I'm saying? There was so many people in attendance. It would take them an extensive amount of months to finish up with this investigation. What we all know, it was legal. That's all we need to know. It was legal. It was legal. Lego. You know what I'm saying? It was legal. That's what it was. Jermell, the same guy that cried and said he doesn't even play video games because, man, CNO, that's what I'm talking about, man. I forgot all about that. This man say he didn't, he didn't play video games. Oh, my God. Damn. Y'all dropping grenades, man, for real. Please just let me know when the pin has been pulled so I can prepare. For real. I don't want to be in range when the blast goes off. This man said that's why he don't play video games, because he don't like to lose. Well, I guess he almost threw the joystick up against the damn wall when he got damn fought Castano the first time. He was about to go home and crash that motherfucker up against the big screen, man, because he damn near lost that fight with Castano. Seriously. And what you gonna do when Canelo beats you? Huh? What are you gonna do then, Jermell? Are you gonna go home and take it out on your electronics? You gonna go in there and beat up your flash screen TV? You gonna take the remote and break it over your knee? See? I don't like doing this shit. Mel just wanted to watch a fight, but ended up getting called out by a guy beating up his friend in the middle of the ring. Solid. Fire. Solid. Damn. Man, them blades are just too sharp, man. You know what I'm saying? When you cut somebody up like that, you're supposed to give them some bandages, bro, just so they won't bleed out right there on the spot, man. You want to give them the opportunity to go get medical attention there, Andrew, for real. Just give them an opportunity. Get them some bandages or something. You know what I'm saying? In this case, just give them some duct tape. Any which way, how to stop the bleeding, bro. Mel been mentally stressed since he saw that Caleb Plant slap and the seeing Errol get smacked. Now he about to go. He's about to get smacked. Mel would need a long vacation after September 30th. I see him leaving after he get that money. I see him going on a vacation. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just don't go on vacation and still be talking about TC, because I'm pretty sure TC is going to be looking for Canelo. Yeah. I think he's going to be looking. Canelo goes in there and beats you. I don't think, look, you're not a bigger name than Canelo. So the only thing really for Crawford, if he chooses to stay and take the lower weight class fight, that's up to him on what he chooses to do. I'm not talking for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking for him. If he chooses to pretty much take this fight at 154, that's going to be up to him. But Canelo's the bigger fight. Shout out to Danny. What's good? It's a 60-40 fight in favor for Canelo. We have to repel the enemy assault by fire in close combat when they come for Bud. Yes, sir. I agree. It took me back. You know what I'm saying? We have to repel the enemy assault
by firing close combat when they come for Bud. Yes, sir. I agree. We have to set up a solid perimeter and make sure that attack is repelled. No insurgency will breach our perimeter. Do y'all understand? Yes, sir. Oh, my bad. I'm having flashbacks. My bad. At one point in time in my life, I used to lace up. My bad. I apologize. I'll be shocked if Saul beats up Charlo. Truly, Mel's a good, tough fighter. I know, Andrew. You've been staying strong. I get it, man. You have the confidence that Jermell Charlo, who seems incapable of accepting the challenge from TC, he's going to go up 2 weight divisions because he was selected. He wasn't really zoned in and keeping this on the radar. He was selected to go up here and fight Canelo. So being that he was selected, his mind wasn't there to ever be in that position. Just think about it, Andrew. He wanted Canelo to come down to 158. Nothing about me says that Jermell Charlo was willing to go up to 168 and accept such a huge, grandiose challenge. He never gave me that impression there, Andrew. He didn't. He never gave me that sense of risk taking. It seemed like to me he was just trying to basically settle in and be just at 154 pounds. That's the vibe I was getting. He wanted to be the Gennady Golovkin, the black Gennady Golovkin. He felt that it was okay. It's okay for me. I just want to become undisputed. Now I'm undisputed. He feels that he's done enough to get into the Hall of Fame because he's the first one to do it at 154. You know what I'm saying? That's the impression that I get from Jermell Charlo, bro. And then he feels that he want to stay there, right? But he don't want to fight people that's challenging him, that's moving up. Like he's really trying to cherry pick. He's trying to take over the role of Canelo or something. Like he want to pick and choose who he fights. Dude, you have one of the weakest undisputed runs, man, out of the 4-belt era. Real talk. Jason Rosario had already been slept before. Come on, man. You want bragging rights over Brian Castano, who defeated Patrick Teixeira? You really who's looking for Brian Castano? Bud got Jermell acting right. Hey, I like that, man. Bud got Jermell acting right. Damn. So you trying to say he's sunning them once again, man? You got to tread lightly on that now. You know, Jermell, he ain't gonna take too kindly if TC trying to take off his belt again before they get in the ring. After he's seen him whoop his boy around the ring, you know, he ain't gonna take too lightly the TC taking off his belt. And the fight hasn't even been made yet now. For real, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that devil dog talk, man. Come on, man. I'm not big on Canelo. If he beat Mel, that's a win that would get him some respect from me. Okay. So Mel Charlo, after how you seen his undisputed run conclude, if Mel Charlo beats a guy moving up 2 weight classes, you saying that would give you respect? I just believe that, you know, Canelo has had respect. If you're talking about risk, like the fact that he moved up and faced Dimitri Bivol and was really taking punishment, and his ring IQ allowed him to go the distance with Dimitri Bivol, who in my opinion is a damn good boxer. A very tough boxer at that. Very tough. Very smart. And just to see him go the distance with a much more stronger fighter in Dimitri Bivol, man. You know, I mean, hey, I don't see Jermell Charlo as being a Caleb Plant to me. I don't see him being a Billy Joe Saunders. I don't see him being a Callum Smith. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. I don't see him being a John Ryder.
It's a lot that I don't see Jermell Charlo. Maybe I need to take my hands off my eyes and so I can see what's in front of me. But no, I can think just fine with my eyes closed. Truth be told, I can think just fine with my eyes closed. I don't need to see that shit. I can see it with my eyes closed. I still like Mel at Fighter in the Ring, even if he has nightmares about it. Most people thought Castaño won the fight and he got a draw in the enemy's hometown. No doubt. Bud is going to use an extension cord on Charlo. Damn, that's just bad, man. That's just bad, man. Let's just stick to the belts, man, because it's not too many people that can relate to the extension cords for real, unless they're plugging up their freaking gaming console. I'm just being honest there, you know. Just chill, dog. Who said that? Who mentioned that? Danny. You man, it's a lot of people can't relate to the extension cord. They don't know nothing about that, bro. All they know is, oh man, I need an extension cord. I have too many things plugged in. I don't have enough room on the surge protector. Somebody give me an extension cord. They don't know that the extension cords was used to wrap around and break skin. You know what I'm saying? The extension cord, once you was absolutely running away, that extension cord can be swung according to the length. It can reach and cause damage from a distance. Once you was closed into a confined area and that extension cord was at work, oh my goodness. Whoo, you won't be wearing shorts to school for at least about 45 days until those marks heal. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You were supposed to dress out for physical education today. What's going on? Our washing machine broke down. I ain't have no clean clothes. Come on now. Okay, I got some clean shorts back there. No, you don't have to do that. You know, yeah, let me go ahead and oh shit, what the hell happened? What did you do? Your parents do that? Hey, y'all kids gotta learn. Stop fucking with your parents like that. Damn, they fucked you up. Okay, I'm gonna let you keep on your long pants today, your jeans. You're gonna keep them on. Because I don't want none of the kids none of them kids can relate to that. Where you from the city? You in this? Okay, cool. Damn. What you didn't do? What your parents told you to do and you didn't do it? You came in the house late? What, you were sneaking in through the window? What happened? I don't remember. I think they caught me drinking the milk straight out the carton and not pouring it into a cup. Yeah, they can get your ass whooped. That can do it. Let you up there drinking out of the milk carton and shit straight. That can get your ass whooped. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all. It's going on 2 hours, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Remember, you know what I'm saying? The rematch is out there, and this is the next victim right here. That's as much as I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand for the idiocracy. Be better. Teach one. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand for the idiocracy, man. And if you're in the grocery stores and you're going and you just dare to get certain items, please be careful. When you run across this jar of Gerber, don't purchase it. It's specifically, primarily for the aerosexuals, and prepare them for this next ass whooping when the clone killer reappears. Okay, I'm being honest. Reappears. Until next time, man. Shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. You already know, man. A-Side Official. I'm out. Peace.
Left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss. Now you counting stars. Should've practiced more. Should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports.